Glad to have you with us from the city of trees, Boise, Idaho. We're here at Albertson Stadium, home of the Smurf Turf, for another edition of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearkats, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Sam Houston Bearkats offense takes the field to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Let's talk just for a moment about Sam Houston. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearkats will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So UNLV's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give to the left. Shakes off the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Glover. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. look to keep this drive humming. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Working that wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team?
There he goes. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the ground, it's Glover. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Keeps looking downfield. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give on the option. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the big fella. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Glover. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Spins away from the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Rushes on him. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Jumped on top of the pile. The Bearcats want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. He'll take it himself. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much room there. They'll give him run to the 9. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Bearkats line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one is perfect. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Right on the money. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. With the question as to whether he can feel his fingers at this point, fair catch is wise in the middle of this snowy, cold weather. Fires the pass, intercepted. picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with the turnover.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just a little off. Incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give to the lone running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Gets it to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Bearkats want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Oh, the quick spin move. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to...
Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the
it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the Bearkats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Black. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Snowed under by the defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gums.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys
turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Vegas. Great job by the back on the option.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Watson. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed behind the line. It's cheap. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is on its way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in, it's Gums. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the left. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Watson. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
There he goes. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. The jet sweep pass. Can't get him to the ground. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Black. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bearkats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gonna swing it on second down. They're working that left side. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. On third down, he drops to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Bearkats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, Reese, or as they call it in this game, just another typical Liberty Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Idaho Potato Bowl.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
finish. You hear teams say it all the time. And that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comeback.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's loose down the left side. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. They'll give it to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Going to the run, it's Cheek. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Took care of it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal block. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 1st down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, looking to throw. This time he's got it. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down.
No score, D.
Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Watson. Working that left side now. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for room, it's Parker. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They try to pop a run on the draw. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the move, it's Lee. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Rebels will punt this one away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He smashes his way through again. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They're going to ride this running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The fullback's got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback, who makes a sure tackle.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. To the ground. He's got it again. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Calandria. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for room. It's Cheek. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cheek. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Punt is on its way. Oh, what a cut! He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Fires to the big fella. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese.
Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Leaves it with the back. The offense coughs it up. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes down the right side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Sam Houston. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Oh, man, the defense just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is a defense defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Reynolds. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to it. Turning it on! They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Watson. This one's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Man, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Pulled and fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Off play action. He's got it down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels decide to punt it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Quarterback just flat missed it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. A low line drive and not his best work. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He'll keep it himself. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The sure hands, it's Reynolds. There he goes! And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in a sudden change situation.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need to stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that is another first down.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Oh, what a move to get room. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29.
First down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.